Year 10. Well, we spoke about this last week and I've done a little bit more to it. Not a great deal, but I'm just getting it into shape. It's taken a tremendously long amount of time. All of my allocated hours for Year 10 last week were really doing this. And the drawing of it and then the putting in the colour in. And effectively what we've got here is a nice piece of finished work that we can frame on a piece of black card and have this as a standalone bit of work that scores us all sorts of points when it comes to the getting original material part of the assessment objectives. And when we get back to school, we'll be taking some photographs of sweet wrappers, and we'll have the photographs and these drawings and everything will then sit in place for AO1. Now, what we've got to do this week is start compounding what we've learned and what we're doing here by working our book. And I'm going to set you off doing that now, today on Monday's lesson. And what I want you to do is look at the document that I sent you by way of a PDF file. And on that there are two sections. There's the section on natural forms and there's the second section on confectionery and sweeties. And on there is a really nice sketchbook page from another kid from another school, and it shows just how we should start setting this out. So I want you to do a little bit of lettering in your books and then say something like, I'm going to paint some of my favourite sweeties, and then as we go through with the writing, what we're going to describe is all of the artistic techniques that we are going to use, and we're going to use correct vocabulary. So we'll start to speak about very vibrant colours, very good lettering, and how we're using tone shape and so on and so forth. So I've opened a pack of refreshers and I'm going to just draw these over here, and then as the week goes by I'll fill a couple of pages, maybe even 3 or 4 pages, doing really powerful, colourful, highly visually arresting pages, all to do with this little cluster of sweets I had. Now I've still got them all on one side, and when we look at something like this, it's just such a fabulous little explosion of colour that we can't really go wrong here, and a very good graphic designer has made it so it's really arresting for little children to want to grab when they get to the checkout in a supermarket. So this is what we've got to work on. We're now starting in our books, and we're going to start a sequence of explanatory pages which use correct vocabulary, good sketching, and then we're moving on to doing some abstraction using the packets. So hang on to it. Even if you end up eating some of the sweets, hang on to it, the packs that is. And we're going to be snipping them all up. By the end of the week we'll be using scissors, we'll be snipping them all up and putting them together to make a little collage about this big as a playing card on your page, which we're then going to go on to paint as a small abstract composition. Okay, I will be updating you through the week, but in the meantime, let's be getting on with that. Stay safe.